What's going on, everyone? My name is Brandon Haneline. Now today I've got a very interesting video for you. We're going to be talking about the remote start system and what actually happens during a remote start event. There's a lot of debate on what should happen, and today we're going to answer those questions. All right, before we get started, there's a couple options I want to make sure that we got set up here. We're going to go to seat and comforts, auto on, heated seats and steering wheel. All starts. Okay, now keep this in mind. All starts means anything under 40 degrees, okay? Anything under 40 degrees, the heated seats and heated steering wheel, if you have those options, will come on with a remote start or just regular starting the Jeep up. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and set the stage here. The next clip you're going to see is early this morning, about 6:45 in the morning. It is 30 degrees outside. I get inside the Jeep. We're going to remote start from inside the Jeep, and we're going to show you what happens. All right, I'm going to go ahead and lock the door as if I had locked it last night. We're going to wait till this blinking red light goes to a slow blink. That means it's in its sleep mode. Okay, everything is asleep now. All the lights are off. No lights here on the Pendle. The only light we have is the blinking red light, and we are plugged in, so this stays home. All right, we're going to go ahead and do the remote start inside the Jeep. We're going to see what happens here. Okay, it is on blower really high. Okay, it is coming out the defrost here. It is not coming out panel. Nothing's coming out of the panel here. And nothing's coming out of the floor. The heated steering wheel and the heated seats did come on because we have that selected in one of the radio options. But as you can tell, the blower is on really high, all right? And it's actually blowing out somewhat warm air. As now, all right, now you can see the engine is not running, okay? All we are plugged in, here. And the cool thing is we have instant heat here. How much heat do we have? We've got, it's about 90-degree heat coming off of the defrost with no selections set here, okay? I didn't select anything. Now, last night I turned the HVAC completely off to see what would happen here. This is very interesting what's going on. It's like the HVAC, the air conditioning, the heat, has its own algorithms. So it doesn't go by actually what you have it set at, okay? Let's say you have it set all the way up to heat and you've got it set to whatever. It doesn't matter. It's gonna base it off of what the actual conditions are that morning, and then that's what it's gonna do, okay? It sees that it's extremely cold, it's under 30 degrees, or it's under 32 degrees, so it threw the defrost on for us to clear the windshield. Now at 40 degrees and under, that's what causes the heated steering wheel and the heated seats to actually come on. This is a good thing, this is a great thing. And also, we zoom in here, as you can see, obviously the antifreeze is still nothing here. It's absolutely cold because the engine is not running. We are barely using any electricity. I think it's actually showing a little bit there. Okay, something just happened. It went to floor. All right, this is crazy. Hold on. Yep. It's coming out of the floor now. Wow. No changes. I didn't change nothing right here. How about that? Very, very interesting. Nothing barely coming out of the defrost anymore. Temperature is over 120 now. Just a little bit coming out of the defrost here. But this is, yeah, it is clearly coming out of the floor down here. Through a leaf down here so you can see. Check that out. All right. So for some reason it switched from defrost down to the floor without us changing anything. And this kind of proves my point here on this system, on the remote start system, that it has its own settings inside the remote start system, okay? A lot of people think, okay, if I set it to blower number 3 and then I set it to this side to hot and this side to cold, they're going to come out and that's what it's going to be. That is not the case, okay? The remote start system has its own HVAC settings, okay? It doesn't care what you put here. You can put it off. I actually had mine off last night, okay? As you can see, it is on, all right? It is on, and it started out on defrost, and it ends up now on the floor. Now, remember, I never hit the unlock button. So I'm gonna hit the unlock button and see what happens. Hit the unlock button one time, all right? Lights come on inside. I'm gonna open up the door, just like you would come in. All right, now what's gonna happen? Okay. Nothing has changed really. It's still barely blowing a little bit on top, and it is blowing mostly on the bottom here, on the floor. Now you can see our radio has come back up, and as you can see, the climate control is off, all right? Remember I told you I had to turn it off last night. All right, guys, that's some interesting stuff that just happened there. So let's go over this one more time. First of all, it was 30 degrees outside, okay? And first thing you need to know is that the heated steering wheel and the heated seats, only the driver's side, okay, only the driver's side, not the passenger side, will come on when you start the vehicle up under 40 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, that's the first thing you need to know. Second of all, the heating system for the remote start, okay, has its own, if you want to call it auto setting, I don't know what you want to call it, okay? But whatever you have your settings to, if you, at nighttime, you know, you set it to 88 degrees and you want to set it to panel and you want to come out and your car just be roasting, all right? That's not the case. You can't do that anymore, all right? You can't do that like you used to do on your older vehicles. I have a 2008 Town & Country I can do that with, okay? So the remote start setting, okay, kind of looks at the environment outside of where you're at, okay, what the temperature is, and then chooses its best option to warm the vehicle up as quick as possible, all right? If you have a regular 3.6, the engine's obviously gonna run. If you have a 4xe, all right, the engine's not gonna run. It's going to use the cabin compartment heater system, okay, to warm up the cabin, all right? I hope this brings a little bit of light to the subject on what and how the system works. Guys, if you want to work one-on-one together with me, I have a resource called Just Ask Brandon. Make sure you go to my website, brandonhaneline.com, and it is the first thing on that page. It's where I can work with you at a one-on-one basis to try to help fix any of your problems. Guys, feel free to text me at 704-459-3087. I'll answer every question that comes through there, okay? Thanks, guys. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you're smarter now than you were when you started this video. Talk to you soon. Bye.